Hi, good morning. Let's talk about how do you raise your vibrational energy. There's many ways. Yeah, I did not take my makeup off last night. Anyways, so how do you do this? There's actually a number of ways that you raise your vibrational energy. One way is going to be through diet, which is why I keep preaching, eat a high vibrational, high fiber diet. For those that do not know why fiber is so important in a diet, we actually are, just so you know, just kind of sidetracking here, our ancestors used to have a lot of fiber in their diet. A lot. I'm talking at least, 50 grams of fiber a day. So, and now we don't get enough fiber. And so a lot of people have issues with digesting, constipation. It'll kind of a fun little fact for you. Fiber actually, well, I'm sure many know, but for those who are unclear of how fiber actually works, it slows down the digestion of your food so that your body is able to actually use what you're digesting versus using some and storing later. You don't want to store. So the fiber helps push things through. And I just really love fiber because it helps you out. I'm going to pause this video because I got someone coming in. Okay, I'm back. I'm really excited. It looks like my ancestry kit just came in. I'm going to try and open it here. See if I can switch over. Nope, I just took a picture. Okay, you can't switch it over. I'm going to have to pause this again. Just kidding. My anchors came in for my yoga trapeze thing. So yay, I'm gonna be hanging that up today. I guess I had to order those online because for whatever reason they don't have those in the store. Stores, you need to carry those because I'm sorry, but these trapeze things are really popular. And I wasn't gonna go, if Sports Authority or something like that has them, Dick's Sporting is good. Not gonna go there. They're way too expensive. So anyways, good things to come. Kits is still on its way to my house. But let's get back to what we were saying or talking about here. And that is eating a high vibrational diet. And how do you raise your vibrational energy? I have been working on this since I was 15. So, and it's been on and off throughout the years, and any time that I've ever gotten really close to the point where I am very in tuned, is really, the only way I'm going to explain it, because otherwise I will be rambling on and you will get confused. So yes, let's not go there. Being positive. Having a positive outlook. Now see, there's a difference between positive thinking. You can still be a positive person, but you can still be negative. How does that work? I don't know. I really don't know, honestly, how that ends up working out, but it's possible. And I'm going to tell you it is possible from experience. Because at some point in time, when I decided to embark on this journey, I did not believe myself. Everything that I was telling myself, I did not believe myself. I thought that I was just spitting out a bunch of mumbo-jumbo affirmations and it wasn't going to do any good, and I fought my husband on it, and it caused a lot of fights, and I just did not believe in it. I was practicing it, but not believing in it. And a lot of that came from insecurities within myself that I had to work on that I didn't realize were present until Now, this was back in 2014. So I've been working on this since 2014. I have been seriously working on myself since the beginning of this year and taking my spirituality more serious since May or June of this year. May. I think that's when I went to Sedona. We had a really good year for weather. So Sedona was absolutely amazing in May. Can you believe that? All right, so gratitude. Expressing gratitude. If you are having problems of like a blockage of being able to express your gratitude, I highly recommend going to the store, or if you have a notebook at home, or if you have, I don't care if you have a blank piece of paper, go to your printer after this video and every single, cut the piece of paper in half and make yourself a little booklet and call it your gratitude journal and start writing a little entry in every single morning of what you are grateful for. And you will see so many amazing changes happen in your life. Also, integrity. That's a big one. I feel like a lot of people don't really understand what integrity means nowadays. You know, they really just don't. But integrity, that's very important. A person's integrity says a lot about them. So remember that. And, you know, generosity kind of goes in hand with like serving others. When you serve others and you do it without wanting anything in return, you will be blessed greatly by your Father in heaven. Meditation, my number one savior saint thing for me to do, and it keeps me sane and happy. And well, why? It raises your vibrational energy. It helps release, in my opinion, it helps release endorphins. It is a spiritual connection between you, Mother Earth, and the energy above you, the unseen force, the veil that we cannot see through. It penetrates through that, and you are able to communicate through meditation and prayer. Also, exercising. Exercise. I don't care if you go on a 30-minute walk every single day. Get your butt moving. Get it moving. Movement creates energy. Movement is so important. If you're stagnant, say you're in a job where you sit at the desk all day long, if they allow you to have a break where you can get up and do a little walk, do so. Even if you have to get up and you stretch your arms and you do a little jog in place, move. Stop being so stagnant and get yourself moving. And for those who are into the metaphysical part of spirituality, there are crystals that you can use. I have a testimonial on crystals. They are definitely amazing tools that can be used in your daily life. Let's see. Oh, yes. Mother Nature. We have a deep ancestral root, a need, a desire, whether you realize it or not. It is there and always will be. We have a connection with the earth, a very deep ancestral connection. And when you raise your vibrational energy, I need some water. When you do this, you are able to connect with Mother Nature in such a beautiful way. It is such a most humble experience. One of my favorite things to do is to go up north, up in Flagstaff, up there, up at Humphreys Peak. I like to go up that way and meditate amongst the trees and nature. It's just such a wonderful experience. Energy work. For those that aren't really sure what energy work is, really the best way that I could probably explain energy work is it's a form of healing. It's kind of like, so if you went into a natural healer, they would, let me see if I can lower this camera without shaking it too much, or at least getting it close enough. So energy work, a person does not touch you. In fact, we all have auras. Some can see others' auras. Some are just more sensitive. We all have an aura. Okay. If you were to put your hand right here and you're sensitive like I am to energy, I can feel the distance, or like there's the gap here. I can feel the energy. I can feel my own energy. It's there. And there's also, what's that? There's like a test or something like that where they show you how that all works too. I'll have to look that up and figure out what that was. Art, expressing yourself, being creative, opening up the channel of creativity, and you being in your own natural element of expression will open up your heart and your energies and your chakras, and it will just develop in such a just a beautiful way. That's just, everything's just so beautiful to me, in such a beautiful way, a most glorious way, where you'll just feel like yourself. You'll feel like yourself. If you feel lost right now, get creative and get that mind going. Music. We all know how music can affect your soul and the power that it can give you, and it just moves you. I mean, music just has so much power and emotion. Music. Listen to music, and I'm not talking about like heavy metal music. I'm not talking about rap. I'm not talking about, you know, alternative 104.7. I'm talking about music that is soft and that touches the soul. Like Enya would be one. Celtic music would be another example. Lorena McKennitt would be an example. There's a ton of artists out there. If you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments, because I am always looking for new artists to listen to, and that's one reason why I listen to Pandora so much, is because that's where I get all of my artists from. So the last thing is being in the presence of people who already live a high vibrational lifestyle. Now, those people tend to be more uplifting, inspiring. They practice at least 3 things on this list on a daily basis. These people, their light just shines brighter. It just so happens that people are more drawn to them. So if you're wanting to become more open, you want to raise your vibrational energy, these are the things that I suggest that you start practicing. My top 3: diet, exercise, and gratitude journal. If you were to start out with 3, diet, exercise, gratitude journal, then graduate to meditation. After that, meditation. Because when you can do your gratitude journal, and you do that for at least at least 3 weeks, it changes something inside you. And when you do meditation, after that, it's a little easier to transition into, because you use meditation for gratitude. You use meditation for cleansing. Use meditation for finding answers. Use meditation to just simply relax. I hope that this is helpful to many, as I am a firm believer in that knowledge is power and the wealth must be shared. I think that we all need to learn how to be authentic and to be ourselves. We all need to own who we are, and we need to be proud of who we are and not let anybody else tell you differently. If someone tells you that you are not good enough, get that person out of your life. They're a negative influence. You don't want to surround yourself with those type of people. Surround yourself with positive people, and your life will change as well. God bless, and may you all have a wonderful and amazing weekend.